Yo.
Yeah, baby, look you.
Yo.
What's going on, guys?
Um.
Back at it another day.
Yeah, another day.
What you got?
So Whoopi. So this clip is from I think Access Hollywood. I think. And
yes, there's a big access with a star right there.
the host of The View felt some kind of way about Jason Aldean's Try Down the Small Town. And these women look behind the bushes and the sticks to find the racism to help their misled woke audience. I heard a little bit of it and I was like, okay, I don't gotta play this. This is goofy. We heard that Jason Aldean song and he said nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
Jason Aldean is from Macon, Georgia. My family, we are from South Georgia. Macon, Georgia, which is Central Georgia, and South Georgia, same kind of rules apply.
Aldean.
So I know this spot is where he coming from. He's from my area, bro. So y'all have to get out of here and get out this mindset of saying about this racism. That's not what it is. And so,
well, I'm gonna say once again,
I've seen more racism in California and LA than I saw ever in the South. I did.
Well, yeah, I remember you telling me about those incidents.
I saw more of that. That was more than I ever saw back in the South. So,
but I will say,
no advocate, man. If you
no. I was gonna say you made me lose my point. No, but I'm gonna say it's the way a person thinks it's how a person thinks is how they're going to view things in life. And if you look at things from a deficit perspective in your own mind, you're going to perceive things in a negative way.
Yeah.
Or you're going to think down about something versus pessimism and optimism, but also based off people's life experiences and things they've experienced and things people have experienced in their circle, and they've acquired those experiences through those other people, so it sits in their brain.
Yes.
So let's see what she got to say.
What they
I don't watch that show anymore. I haven't watched that show in a very, very
only woke people sit there and watch The View. They got
time.
distorted thoughts about America.
Because I listen to them, I'm like, I don't agree.
You've gone.
The View hosts are weighing in on Jason Aldean's controversial new song, Try That in a Small Town. On Thursday, Whoopi Goldberg, Sarah Haynes, Joy Behar, Sunny Hostin, and Alyssa Farah Griffin discussed the backlash surrounding the polarizing track and its music video.
There's a lot wrong here with this. This is a man who saw what happens when someone is out of control with their guns.
Yeah.
He's someone he was performing in Vegas, and he saw people get. So I don't understand how he could be that disconnected. How people around him didn't say to him, hey, listen, you know what? Maybe there's a better way to do this.
While Sarah and Joy focused on the tune's lyrics related to small towns and big cities, Alyssa said she was going to give the country star the benefit of the doubt.
This was, to me, something where about half the people in my life see it one way and half the people in my life see it a different way. So I'm trying to, kind of see what are we disconnecting on. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that his intent wasn't to, stoke division, glorify violence, or racism. I'm going to give him that benefit of the doubt. I don't know. But I'll say this. There was a line. So for the many folks who are offended by this, there's a line in it that says, try that in a small town, see how far you make it down the road. Around here, we take care of our own. So for a lot of my friends and family who are legal gun owners in small communities, they're like, yeah, that's what we do if someone breaks into a store. He's talking about the right to defend yourself. What I thought of when I read that was Ahmaud Arbery. I think of a black man in a small town in the South who literally just got shot for doing nothing wrong. So
but why?
Why would you think that?
Yeah, but why? Why is it that when he said that, what makes you think that?
Ahmaud Arbery was jogging in a neighborhood and he was targeted. This Jason Aldean was talking about people rioting, beating up old people, all the degenerate, terrible things.
But he was showing you images to kind of help support some of the lyrics that he was saying.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that when I heard that song.
It didn't come across my mind, Ahmaud Arbery or any of those. Why would I want to think about some negative thoughts that ain't even tied to what he's not talking about? You weren't talking about chasing the black people around the neighborhood. It had nothing. It didn't even, the essence didn't even go in that direction.
Right.
I think what becomes problematic is that there's a lack of recognition of what this means to about 50% of the country whose experience isn't Jason Aldean's.
But Sunny didn't agree.
I'm actually not going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And I'm
pleased that you are, and I'm pleased that you are.
You do agree that he should be allowed to say whatever he wants.
Because as a lawyer, when I put my legal hat on, I don't believe in censorship. Right. However, this man is from Macon, Georgia. My father's from Augusta, Georgia, and Macon, Georgia. I spent many summers there. Yeah, both. I spent many summers there. It is one of the most racist places in this country.
That is a lie from the pit of hell. I've been to Macon plenty of times, and I never experienced that. Macon was quiet and chill. I don't know where she's from. I don't know where she visited. And apparently it wasn't Macon, because I ain't never seen that.
Is she talking about way back? Way back? During the segregation time in Georgia? Is she talking about
maybe she talking
during
about
that time?
Maybe, okay, if you're talking about something in that time, then you might have saw it might have been totally different. But I'm talking about I'm talking about current day lifetime. I'm talking about even from the 90s up. Now or 80s up. Now I don't know about from the segregation times and stuff like that. Anywhere is going to be tough in Georgia, especially in the South. Well, in the South, because it's a little bit slower. But I don't know what she's talking about, and she didn't clarify that. So, are you talking about when there was a colored bathroom? Clarify that. But as far as present day, as long as I've been going to Macon, I ain't never even felt nothing like that.
So don't tell me that he knew nothing about what that imagery meant and what he. So I don't give him the benefit.
But I'm saying, along with him, more people should also be held accountable.
Try That in a Small Town's lyrics include, quote, "Got a gun that my granddad gave me. They say one day they're gonna round up. Well, that might fly in the city. Good luck. Try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town."
Don't do it in a small town.
The music video features videos of looting, protests, and images of burning the American flag. Jason took to Instagram to respond to the backlash earlier this week, saying that the intention of the song was to refer to the feeling of community and people taking care of their neighbors, quote, regardless of differences of background or beliefs.
That's what it was.
In the past 24 hours, I have been accused of releasing a pro-lynching song, a song that has been out since May, and was subject to the comparison that I, direct quote, was not too pleased with the nationwide BLM protests. These references are not only meritless, but dangerous. There is not a single lyric in the song that references race or points to it.
At all.
And there is not a single video clip that isn't real news footage. And while I can try and respect others to have their own interpretation of a song with music, this one goes too far, he wrote, adding, "As many pointed out, I was present at Route 91, where so many lost their lives, and our community recently suffered another heartbreaking tragedy. No one, including me, wants to continue to see senseless headlines or families ripped apart."
That's right. Okay. All I'm gonna say is
try that in a small town.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Just like with everything else, it's going to be based off of your perception and what you think and how you internalize things, your experiences, your whole life. All of that plays a part when we see things and how we interpret things. I didn't get that.
I didn't get that. There was no connection of my mind to what them women were talking about.
I didn't get that. I can see how people may view things because of the way people think.
Yeah.
It was really prevalent. And I was looking at the images and I was like, okay, he's showing.
Did they see somebody hanging from a tree like this?
He's showing the injustices that's taking place, how people have been hurt and harmed. And look at these people who are the ones that are problematic.
Yeah.
So it wasn't black people.
Right.
So I don't understand how
they
could have come to those conclusions.
And there was some backlash he got because he removed the BLM protest portion of the video clip.
Well, he should have.
And people are like,
he should have. They're crook, and there's no way around it. Go do the research. Go look at the videos.
Okay. That's what. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I didn't, because I was so confused. I'm like, why you take that part out? But these people aren't viable to use for any video clips.
When evidence came up that they were no longer who they appeared to be, they weren't really standing behind.
But he was showing
the
BLM
fight.
How BLM were protesting. Remember we saw that?
I know that.
Okay.
Yeah, they exactly, because that's what they said they stood for.
Yeah.
Sitting fat with nice houses, and now they in bankruptcy. Come on.
We ain't talking about the head people. We're talking about the local people that we were showing BLM.
Right, but they were still representing an organization that was misrepresenting themselves. So I can understand why the people didn't know.
I don't think that was the reason why they took it down. I think they took it down because they were saying it when they just showed black people rioting and stuff like that. And so I think that's why they pulled it out.
I get it, but nevertheless, those people didn't know. They felt a sense of pride when they was holding up those posters and wanted to stand up for their community. I understand. That maybe
percentage
they didn't
were
know.
Different. But the clip that shows the ones that are degenerate ones that's going in and busting in and stuff and looting and stuff.
Okay. Well, I get it, but I feel like if it was because of the representation of what the organization say they stood for, then yeah, I would have, I would have thought twice about even putting them in there.
Yeah.
But maybe he took it out because that just amps up more people to say that he was being racist, that he was, going, see, here's the reason why. Here's more, stuff in the video.
Yeah.
But it was the fact that he was truly showing to me that he was showing,
it's a small town.
Yeah,
we take care
how
of
he
everybody.
felt.
Everybody know each other.
And, wrong is wrong.
Everybody know each other.
Wrong is wrong, no matter who do it. Wrong is wrong.
Yeah, no, everybody, So, man, because, like, if you had all that stuff go down in South Georgia and go about, man, it would be not appreciated across the board. People would deal with that. It would be completely different on how it would be dealt with in the city. People would band together, and they would go in there and be dealing. Man, I just can see it in my mind. I can see my family. So, I'm just saying, stop taking and making everything racist, man.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. I'm really over it and really ready to focus on things that we can really make a change and not continue to use situations as a hindrance. It's like we try to get over this hurdle, and then as soon as we get over the leg with one hurdle, you're jumping over the hurdle, you find you can't make it. You got to start back over at the race again because
Michael Jackson said, "I'm looking at the man in the mirror," and that's what people need to do. Look at yourself. Look at yourselves. Stop focusing on something that ain't there. Anyway, man, like, comment, subscribe. Don't take a nosedive, but comment down in the section below.
If you want some more,
we gotta go.
Yeah. Bye, guys.